Yeah, man, I try to watch Power, bro. And I know everybody's like into that. That's like the shit and everything like that. But to me, it was so cringy. Maybe the show gets better. I'm sure it gets better because obviously it's been on for fucking mad long. And yeah, I watched the beginning. I couldn't even make it past 7 minutes, bro. I made it like about 5 minutes in, and then there's like some white dude, Tommy or something like that, and he has some Spanish dude. And yeah, I'm a fucking traitor.
Shit, mad good. Like Tommy, his acting is like terrible,
bro. Like his acting and who's the main dude, the club owner who's like,
I don't know his real name, but
well, I mean his character name,
Ghost. That's Ghost.
Yeah, like him between him and like Tommy, I was just like, yo, I just can't do it. It's almost like overacting. I don't know if that's a thing, but like where you're trying, it's almost like they try too hard. In my opinion.
I see it with Tommy. I don't see that with Ghost though.
Yeah. But yeah, so I made it like 5 minutes in. You got that chick from 3LW. I got to the part where the dude was like, I'm gonna give you the bill. I mean, not the bill. He's gonna give her the numbers, or well, he's trying to give Ghost the numbers for the club or whatever, or business, some shit. I don't know. And then she's like, "Give me the numbers. I'm his wife. I should be able to see it, And I'm just like, oh man, I couldn't do it. It's too fucking like, it's like watching those Medea movies to me.
I feel you.
Oh man. Well, apparently not, because you watch it.
I fuck with that shit, but I feel like you already didn't want to see it, and you
Right.
had a skewed view about it, so there's no way to like it.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, because that's something that's like really interesting. I think it's like where people have like these preconceived ideas, they automatically don't want to give it a chance. So, and it's like I know that going in, and like even Cam, when I was talking to Cam about it, he's like, yeah, I know you don't fuck with that, but I'm like, I was trying so hard though. It was just like, and the same thing with what's it called, Archive 81. For anybody who's watching that show, I'm gonna spoil some shit real quick. I might spoil some shit, but either way, you've been warned. Fucking with Archive 81, when we first started watching that, the main character Dan, who I've never seen that guy before ever in anything, and like that dude is like, he's really good after watching the full show, but in the beginning, it almost sounded like he had an accent, and then it changed. But
I don't know if I picked that up.
It was like really in the beginning when he was talking to the dude in the with the fucking hot dog stand. And like his voice just sounded mad weird, almost like he was Kermit the Frog. He was like trying to do a Kermit the Frog impression. It was like really deep, like talking like this, and I was like, dude, there's no fucking way his voice is really like that. But then, like once he got into a different area, so it's almost like his voice was just like really, it was weird. Where yeah, it just didn't sound natural. So, like a couple scenes later, his voice was normal, and then it was like that throughout the whole show, the remainder of the show. So I was like, okay, cool, I fuck with you. Yo, great recommendation. Thank you for telling me about that fucking show. Me and Amber were like, yo, this fucking show is great. Even though, the ending, yeah, kind of cheesy with corny rather, with the the dude pulling, Samuel pulling her into the portal. I'm like, yeah, but I gave him a pass. I was like, definitely solid 8.
Yeah, he was right there, bro. Like if like you were still unsure if you're there to save her, it doesn't fucking matter because you were all in. Like you should have went anyway. I don't know. That shit had me tight.
That's the thing about like shows. It's like, do you give it a pass for like the sake of progression of the show, or do you not, and you just go like, listen, if this was reality,
that ass, like, because they were like moderately realistic the whole time. Yeah. So it's like in the real world, if I'm already risking my life trying to save this one girl because she knows info about this, that, and the third, and that shit getting me tight thinking about it, bro. Like, nigga, just go. Like,
Or,
oh no,
or
man, that shit was crazy. Because I'm trying not to spoil the whole thing, but that
nah,
shit was
fuck it. I mean, like, yo, hey, people been warned. You know, I
word.
watched
That
it.
dude
You
came out
watched
of
it.
nowhere. He was literally right by the hole to go back,
Boom.
and this nigga just didn't do it. It's like all he had to do was walk forward. It's
Or
not like I could understand if the dude, I forgot his name, pushed him
Samuel.
like, yeah, if he like pushed him hardcore out of the way. All
Right.
right, cool. He slipped up. He was right there. Like,
Or
come on, bro. That was
facts.
corny.
It was. It was. And then he's like reaching out. And he
Word.
grabbed her too, which is fucking crazy. And then he let go. I mean, well, he slipped or
I
whatever.
thought it was how they showed like when they were showing like he was in the past, they showed like the Twin Towers and shit. Like I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Through the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope. That was
Word.
dope. Yeah. But that's the thing. See, are they gonna fuck it up with continue? See, that's the thing. And I was talking to Amber about it, and I think, we briefly texted about it, and it was like, yo, if they if they continue it, it's gonna be ass because now you're just gonna reinvent the wheel where it's like, oh, now we gotta go save Dan, and it's like, fuck that, man. Like we
Word.
already been there, done that. He's assed out. I hope they just kill it right there, but you know how it goes, man. Like especially a show like that, yo, phenomenal acting, fucking great script, original fucking story. I mean, dude, for them to not continue it, Netflix would be crazy, you know?
Word. If they do, I'm probably not gonna watch that shit.
Same.
Because it will ruin it. I did the same with Insidious. I saw the first one. I didn't see the other like three after that or whatever.
Mm,
I'm good.
Art Insidious 2 is good, but like fucking everything after that, it actually, you know what? The third Insidious has one good part. Um, but other than that, it's ass. And then the fourth one is so fucking bad and cringy. It's like here's the thing. So I'm about to go in. Like fucking what I don't like about horror movies is like where and they do it in Insidious all the time, like where you have these fucking monsters or whatever. It's almost like they don't know what to do with them because they're trying to make these ratings, like the PG-13 ratings or borderline, fucking rated R.
Right.
So they'll do this thing where the monster's in front of them and they'll just push them. Like the monster's just pushing the fucking human and like throwing them around and shit like that. Like they don't. It's just like man, it's so fucking bad, yo. Like and Insidious 4 does it a lot, a lot. There's nothing scary about that, man. Like when you got a fucking monster in your face, I mean, it feels real life, yeah. But the thing is, once you get on this notion that the monster's not gonna kill you and he's like just beating your ass, basically, it's like, nah, man, I'm putting my hands up, I'm fucking you up, dude, because
Word.
it's like you're not using your teeth or nothing like that, your claws. I'm like, what the fuck? You're just punching me and throwing me around the room, like it's mad dumb.
Just whack. That shit is
So
whack.
yeah, stay away from fucking Insidious 4, The Last Key.
Word. Yeah,
That
nah.
shit.
I ain't watching none of them shits. The first one ended perfect. It ended up not being a dad for real. I didn't even really see that coming. I was like, all right, cool, fire.
Mm,
Probably one of the only horror films I ever liked, like hardcore. But I'm not watching those other ones, man.
yeah, I say if you do if you're looking for something else though, I say part two is pretty good. It's a good follow up.
Okay.
Um, but you can live without it. Conjuring is pretty good also. But
I think I've seen that.
okay,
Um, it's been a while though. That came out a while ago, right?
yeah, like fucking decade ago. But they came out with a new one, and that was ass. Because they did the same thing where they're just getting thrown around by fucking monsters or whatever or supernatural beings and it's ass. So
Yeah. Oh, so yo, I've been calling it seafood to be funny, but you getting
yeah.
seafood or nah?
Oh yeah, yeah. So Sifu is dope, made by Slow Clap. Yeah, new developer. They only made Absolver. It's fire, man, but it's so fucking difficult. So the way that the mechanics are, you have to like the fighting mechanics, you gotta fucking dodge shit and then like no well it's like there's two forms of dodge. Like you have like the sprint away, kind of like dart dash out of the way kind of dodge, but then you have this other dodge where you're standing in place and you're basically like dipping to the side or backwards, but you're still your feet are planted though.
Oh, so you're just using your upper body to move.
Exactly. Right. Or in that same kind of stance or that kind of mode rather, it's like you could jump also, to like avoid sweeps and shit. So the thing is the combat is way faster than fucking Absolver, so it's hard to time shit where I mean you remember playing Absolver like where
Yeah.
it was a lot slow pace, so you can kind of read the tells that were coming. So if like somebody's gonna throw a right hook or something like that, you could kind of see it coming. Whereas this is like fucking way too fast, and then it just requires a lot of repetition, like where you gotta fucking play the game a lot, and then fight the same fucking things. I mean, same guys over and over, and it's just difficult, man. Like it feels very unfair. That's the way I say it. This is coming from a guy who like I love Bloodborne, fucking Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all those fucking hard ass games, but there's a thing to those where it's like I don't know, maybe I just need more time with Seafood in order to figure out the the I guess the way around stuff, but it's fucking hard, man. It's hard.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no, I thought about copping. But I'm probably gonna wait a little bit because I still gotta finish Dying Light. But I saw a lot of gameplay. It does look hot.
yeah, it's hot. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is, the frustration that comes with dying all the time is fucking infuriating. Just because it seems super unfair. You know how like you got games where you're surrounded by people and then they come at you one at a time.
Yeah.
This doesn't do that. They fucking all come at once,
Damn.
and you gotta be on your shit, bro. It's
It'd be it'd be hot if I don't know if this happens. I don't know if I seen it, but if the computer that's attacking you, if they miss, could they hit somebody that's on their team too or not?
yes, they can.
All right, that
But
evens out then.
not but the thing is it kind of doesn't because the AI is so smart in this, which is very strange. Like where so you'll have uh an enemy. Let's say you're surrounded by four guys. One of them throws like a roundhouse and you duck it, and then the other guy makes contact. They'll block it, you know
Mm.
so it's almost like they're fucking it. The second to second reaction with the AI, it's incredible. Yeah. So it's not as sweet as it sounds, where you could just like, oh, I'll group up a gang of guys and then they can all beat up each other while I block. Nah, they're gonna fucking dodge and block with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad realistic, yo. And like the normal some of the normal enemies that you fight, so like if you go hand to hand with like one of them and they keep blocking shit, they build up like almost like a fucking like a rival meter or some shit like that, like where they fucking become pissed off and they're just like even more intense to fight. So you got to kind of be wary of that and take those motherfuckers out first.
Mm.
They start having like a yellow aura around them, like after you fight them for a little bit, and they're not like they're blocking a lot, and they just like know your fucking moves and shit like that. And it's like, so you got that plus three, four, fucking sometimes six other guys trying to fuck you up, and it's like you get these nice motherfuckers in the group, and it's just like, oh my god, yo, it becomes very just like what the fuck. So there is a cool thing about it though, like where you develop moves over time, like when you gain experience. So you gain experience by killing guys. The moves you can make permanent in your arsenal, but like after a certain amount of exp, yeah, certain amount of experience points. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, so you can unlock a move, but it's not permanent in your memory, I guess. So you have to unlock certain moves, like sometimes three more times or five more times in order for it to be permanent. So permanent meaning like in the event that you die and then like you want to start a new game or something like that, that move is permanently saved, and then you can start a new game with that move.
Got you.
So, but it just takes a long time. So it's a lot of grinding, a lot of repetition in order to build your arsenal, of like moves that you like, and then start a whole fresh new game. So this way you don't fucking die permanently. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Damn.
But
Yeah, that's that shit definitely does sound hot though, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm not saying it's not hot. It's definitely hot, but it's just I think the frustration will make a lot of people. It's like a deterrent. It'll stop you from fucking progressing. You're gonna be like, fuck, because like Returnal, you know what I mean? Like that
Right.
shit.
Right. Yeah, somebody said on Twitter it's like Sekiro and Returnal put together or some shit.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, yeah.
That's fire.
Sekiro's fucking hard.
Yo, this nigga be getting on my nerves. He like call me please to just tell me one thing that he could have sent through text. Like, this is why I need to fake my death, bro. I'm telling you, benefits is crazy.
Explain.
It's like, nah.
Explain it.
I
What?
got you, bro. Listen, I'm telling you. So first of all, the one of the primary benefit of faking your death, you realize the process you have to go through. You know how smart you have to be to make up a plan to con multiple people and the government that you're dead. That's some smart shit.
Okay.
That's so
So
the first one is being proud of yourself and getting your confidence up and proving that you're smart. The second one, I ain't get that far yet, but that's the
nice.
first. I'm gonna fake my shit, bro. I got you. It'll help. It'll help us. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, I swear to you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you did Sifu. Let me talk about Dying Light, man.
Yeah, yo, Dying Light 2. Let's go.
On the real, that shit is ass.
Really?
Hell no, that shit fire, bro. That shit is fire. So, and everybody said this, if you like the first one, you're gonna love the second. That's just real shit.
Okay.
Story wise, I can do without, but it's like, bro, the gameplay is just so fire. And keep in mind, as with every game, I'm doing like all the side missions before the main missions. I
Right.
haven't even unlocked the hang glider yet, and I'm having the time of my life, bro. This shit is
Damn.
fire.
Okay.
So you know how like did you play Spider-Man like even a little bit?
On PS4,
Yeah.
100% it.
Oh, bet. So getting the joy of just like swinging around the city, doing the parkour in this is like it's just like fire. I
So
don't
it's
know how
on
to
point.
explain it. It's like the Spider-Man. The parkour is like how Spider-Man is. It's just like natural. Like you feel like you're doing that shit.
Is it better than the first one?
Um,
The parkour.
now I think so. In the beginning, I didn't because they're like, and they explain why they did it too. So now I get it because I actually played it. There's like kind of like if you're going to swing off of a rope, they have like a 1 second pause and then you can jump. And the reason why they do that is so you have time to think, do you want to go this way, or this way? And
Mm,
the way that it's set up, I get why they did that shit. In the first one, there wasn't really pauses like that. If you
right.
make a mistake, you gotta commit to that shit. But now I get why they did it for
But
sure.
there's also wasn't like ropes and shit to swing from either.
Yo, for real. They added so much stuff, man. Like wall running and all this. I ain't even unlocked that yet. I have
Damn.
already planned out in the future though when I run through it again, because I definitely plan on playing this again. I'm gonna do it because I think if I beat it on hard, it'll unlock nightmare mode.
Mm,
So I'm gonna do that and only unlock skills and perks that are realistic to life. So I'm not gonna
mm,
get the if you fall from high up, you won't get hurt. I'm not gonna get that shit. I'm gonna get all realistic shit to see if I could like beat it like that.
Shit, that's a challenge.
Word, word.
I thought there was a wall running on the first one, like briefly, or you could kick off.
I think, yeah, briefly, but it wasn't as like this is like some Prince of Persia shit that they're doing on this one.
Uh,
Yeah.
like Mirror's Edge.
Yo, for real. And it's like that's not really realistic like that. But so like my second time around, I won't unlock that feature.
This takes place in the same city, right?
Nah, it's a different one.
Uh,
You start in Villador and then you go to the city. I haven't even got to the city yet because I
that's
keep
good.
doing side missions. But like I said, this dude that reviewed it, he was like, "Yo, don't burn through the main story. Just like enjoy that shit." So I'm doing what he said.
Damn, so you go 100% it?
I don't know about that, but
Maybe 90, 80?
dude, I'll probably at least 80% it.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
That's a lot. The only game I've only 100%ed, I think, is Tekken. And I
Mm,
think that's at like 99 actually.
damn. You probably just got to look at the gallery.
Yo,
That's
for
it.
real. But yeah, whenever I do practice mode, I end up unlocking mad accomplishments and trophies and shit.
Nice.
And then I go and look and it's like, yo, Tekken, 97%. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Damn.
Or
You got Dying Light on Xbox?
yeah.
Nice.
Word, word. I was gonna get it. I heard it ran. So it's definitely made for PC. You could tell that it's like a PC game, and would run better on PC too, in my opinion. The graphics as well.
Mm,
PlayStation 5, I think graphically it looks better. Xbox though, the only reason I got is to play with like Alex and Ange, but that's really it.
mm,
Where
damn.
I feel like they should have made it cross plat, but they didn't.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a well, I don't know. I don't know if that's a because the thing is like if you're making it, you're just talking about like between like PlayStation and Xbox, or are you talking about PC included too?
PC too.
Yeah, that's the tough thing because if you include PC, you got to worry about people fucking hacking your shit.
Mm.
There was an exploit that they just found out about for Dark Souls 3 on PC where somebody could literally fuck up your computer while you're playing the game through like some kind of bug that's like through the server connection
What?
on Dark Souls 3. It's fucking crazy.
It's
So
like
they
people just ruining shit,
so
bro.
they shut down the server temporarily until they could fix it. But people are worried about the same thing's gonna happen with Elden Ring because like same company and obviously some of the code is the same. Well,
Right.
majority of the code is the same. So
It's like, why do people need to do that shit? That shit
trying
is
to play
annoying.
co-op, yo,
That
fucking
shit,
up the co-op
yo, for real. And it's like, for what?
just to fucking have chaos, I guess.
This is why Thanos is right, man.
Hey, when that scene happened, man, I was like, yo, I ain't mad at him.
Facts, like, if that, bro, if that genuinely, truly happened, and let's say me and you made the cut, it's
Yeah.
gonna be sad for a little bit, but
Yo, seriously.
like
Seriously.
I'm gonna be sad, yo. Have some of my family going, some of my let's say mates don't make it and shit. Yo, I'm gonna be hurt for a minute.
Damn, why you pick him?
He popped in my head because I'm like trying to make it hard. Like, what if my boy Mace got taken and fucking my mom and my aunts and shit? What if they all got taken? And
Yeah.
it's like, yo, I'm gonna be sad for a minute, but then I don't
Life,
know.
life goes on. Life goes on.
It's a fact. As with anything, man. I don't know if I got turned to dust, they'd get over me. So,
Wow. What if they didn't though?
mm, I mean, I wouldn't know I'm dead, so it don't really
That's
matter to
true.
me.
That's true.
But it would be sad though. Like that shit is mad sad. But I feel like I'm not gonna say it's for the greater good, but it might be for the greater good. But then not really though, because there's still gonna be fuck ups left.
Mm-hmm. It's just
Oh,
less.
yeah, less fuck ups.
That's all. But the thing is, it's like, you're able to um like all this stuff that we're dealing with like climate change and all that stuff like that, like there'll be half the amount of people So there'd be less, like you got to figure like half or more of, that contributing detrimental fucking, all these things that are like contributing to that, all the fucking bad shit that's been happening. It's like less
Right.
chopped in half. Boom.
Yo,
Boom.
it would be complete chaos. Like the way they went about it, they were showing like chaos and shit, but you truly think about it, if half people just disappeared right now, the amount of planes that are gonna fly out of the sky,
Mm,
trains crashing, cars crashing, boats just not stopping, going straight through their docking port.
right.
Um Towers, phone towers not working because the operator that now they gotta get somebody else to go in there and do that shit. Like, bro, it would be chaos if that shit really happened.
That's true. I didn't
People
think
be
of that.
killing themselves because they don't know how to handle this shit. Like, real talk. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me off myself. It's like, pussy, step up. The fuck,
Wow.
man? Come on, B.
That's an interesting point. I didn't think about all that, like where, because you would have to figure like if they were taking away half the population, then like fucking there's got to be somebody driving a boat or a fucking plane that's
Yo,
gonna
for
get,
real.
or at least a bunch of them, bunch of people. Damn,
Real,
but I
bro.
mean, but they got co-pilots. They ain't gonna take away both, right? What are the odds?
There's you gotta say there's odds that that could happen.
Or planes just
It's
start
just
going down.
all at random. Yo, I'm about to look up how many people are on Earth right now.
Uh, uh, Meanwhile, I'm gonna do a scenario where a fucking plane's crashing, and then somebody's gonna be like, "Is there a pilot on board?"
Dead ass, like, come on, bro. It says 7.7 billion. I'll put 7.75. All right, so we're gonna do that divided by two. So that's like what, 3.2, 3.3 or some shit?
Billion.
3.34. Bro, just gone. And that's billions of people just gone.
It's a good start. That's what
Yo.
it's a good start.
And it's like at random. That's so, I don't know.
Roll the dice, man. What if they do half of the half of the half? It's
Bro,
like-
they did half of the half. So if they did half
yeah,
of the half, we would be down to 1.1, 1.2 billion people left on Earth.
perfect. That's good. There you go. Let's get that going.
Bro, but
Let's,
then the odds of, it would be even more chaos. It's like, and it's to the point because this is how far ahead I think. If that truly went down, you would not be safe in your house. If anything, staying in your house would be a hindrance because you don't know if like a plane is coming right for your shit. You can't see nothing. You
mm-hmm.
don't know. Like, there's so much shit that you're not, like, you got to go outside and look around to see if you're okay.
I'd be mad paranoid because I live right by the airport.
Yeah, it might be a wrap. It
Could
might
be.
be a wrap.
My whole block would be taken out
That ass.
because that
So
jet
many
fuel.
cars would just be free rolling on the highway. Like, God
Oh,
damn.
I forgot about that. Yo, cars on the highway. Ooh, shit, bro.
And you figure you're on like I-90 coasting eight, like person like me coasting 85, disappear. Okay, no break. Like,
Mm,
it's over,
nigga,
bro.
car would eventually slow down.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna crash into it because you figure if you do half of the half, a
Yeah.
lot of us on that highway are going bye-bye, bro.
Yo,
So
everybody. I say
yo,
everybody on that highway is done.
that ass, bye-bye.
Shit. Everybody on every
Holy
highway.
shit.
Yeah, that would be heavily restrictions on travel after that because there's cars just everywhere parked.
And for real. And we like somebody got to clean it up. You figure you're at 1.1 billion now. I
Damn.
mean, that's a lot of people, but it's not fucking 7 billion. Like
Facts.
doesn't even that doesn't even compare.
Or
God
yeah.
damn. Like think of it money wise. If you had 7 billion, even if you blew a billion, you still have six left. You blow a billion of 1 billion, you have 100 million left.
Mm.
That's like it's a lot, but it ain't a lot.
Yo, it's not. I mean, you would walk outside your house, you wouldn't see anybody out there.
Yo, for real. God damn, bro. That shit is kind of scary. Like it went from I'm hyped for that. I wish it happened to now. I don't know.
No, I'm all for it as long as it's like, contained.
Got you. Got you.
I just don't want like, the people that are alive. See, and that's the thing. That's what you said. Like, they didn't show that chaos, you know?
Word.
Like there would be fucking helicopters flying into buildings and shit.
Word. Poles going down. And then you gotta think, bro, somebody gotta clean this shit up.
Yo, word.
Somebody got, and it might be you. Like you
Yo,
gotta step up.
or maybe not.
I feel like if that truly happened, whoever was left, it would be like, bro, we gotta come together. Fuck the bullshit. ISIS, my niggas, relax. Like
Nah,
you barely have anybody left. Come together, bro. We need to figure this shit out.
I think if it went down, I think it would be like Fallout 3. I
Yo,
think it would just come down to that.
bro,
You had settlements. That's it. You know,
collecting bottle caps.
that's it, man. Get your bottle caps ready.
Bottle caps. Damn, bro. Thanos is
Depressing.
still right though. Yeah, that shit's mad depressing.
Said Thanos still right.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Nah, there was something else I wanted to bring up to you, bro.
Okay.
I think it was on social media. I can't.
Okay.
I remember now. I
Okay.
remember. And then the reason why I said social media is because I've been seeing it. And I'm gonna sound like an Uncle Tom, fucking coon, whatever, bro.
I'll probably agree with you.
I hate Black History Month, man. This is the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Let's see. It's February 7th right now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I agree.
starting early. Oh, the reason why I say this shit, man, is because it's like and I feel like people have said this before me. It's a fucking cop out, bro. These niggas really was torturing, raping, murdering us. Said to it, yay, we ain't gonna give you reparations. We'll give you the shortest month of the year, though. God bless. Have a good one. And we just said, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Meanwhile, every month is everybody else's history month, I guess.
right. I saw this. I remember there was an old clip. This dude, Morgan Freeman, was like, I don't like this shit. And the guy was like, I'm Jewish. He was like, okay, where's your Jewish history month? He was like, oh,
Mm,
I don't get one. He was like, exactly. So why are we? It's like we're making it still a thing. And my other thing is, how long are black people going to continue to blame white people for everything, bro?
mm,
Like,
mm.
either it's like either keep bitching or just go put in work. Like, it's not. Obviously, there's hindrances and shit in the workplace and blah blah blah. Whatever, bro. Like there are black billionaires and millionaires, bro. So it's
Facts.
possible to still obtain that shit. Like,
Oprah.
what are niggas still mad at? Like, I don't know. I just can't sit here and complain and say the white man when there's opportunities out here, my nigga. Like, nah.
Yeah, I agree.
But I
I
say
mean,
that, and I'm an Uncle Tom and a coon.
I guess we both are because I've been feeling like that for a while, man. It's just like there's other things that were put in place to help take black people out of that, of like poverty stricken situations and stuff like that, like affirmative action. And it's like, companies have to make a certain quota of, black people or even fucking, well, now it's like come down to like just different ethnicities, they got to fill that quota. And it's like just to have diversity at their workplace. And it's just like, white people who are more qualified for a job would lose that, the opportunity just because the company needs to fulfill this, you know, quota.
Right.
So, regardless of whether or not you can do the job, but they're like, hey, you're black, you're in. There you go. But nobody wants to talk about affirmative action, you know. Um,
Facts. I just feel like the time that you're taking to complain and do seminars and bitch about white people, this white man's blah blah blah. It's like, my nigga, you could be out here grinding and like getting to it. There's money out here. Go
it's
find it.
true.
Like,
True.
I don't know.
Nah, I agree. I mean,
Don't get me wrong though. There is shit that's still fucking us up. Like for sure. Like
yeah,
there's a lot of unfair shit and racism is still a thing. But are you gonna sit here and bitch about it or are you just gonna get to the money? What are you gonna do?
right. And the thing is too, it's like the racism that's happening isn't on the level of like how it used to be, where you have like KKK members fucking showing up on your lawn,
Word.
fucking trying to pull you out of your house. Most people, I mean, most people, don't have that kind of fucking situation presented to them. If anything, it's like subtle racism where, you're at a mall or something like that, and then like, you're sitting there eating your chicken sandwich, and then you get a fucking white person looking at you, you know.
Word.
That's
Word.
the extent of it. Maybe, maybe they might be bold enough to come up to you and be like, nigger.
But bro, this is the greatest thing. Nowadays, you can whoop their ass and not get in trouble for it. Yeah, you
Well,
might get a little slap on the hand, but back in the day, they called you a nigga. You can't do nothing because you're gonna get in trouble. Like
right.
now, people, social media and shit, they're gonna record it and they're gonna side with you. Then you get to sue the dude and make bread off it. Like, come on, man.
It's true.
Like, what are niggas complaining about, bro?
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like that's the move, though. It's like everybody wants to just, have something to complain about instead of doing something about it. And the thing is, too, is like, I don't think anybody has any solution. I think the solution that everyone has is just to bitch about it.
Word.
It's like, that's how we're going to overcome this is by fucking complaining.
It does nothing, yo. It does
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Waste of fucking time. But yeah, Black History Month, this shit is dumb.
But there are like situations though, like by policemen who are like abusing their authority. I
For
mean, we
sure.
see that, but the thing is, like, I've seen like what's it called, videos where white people get fucking harassed also, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm not justifying it, but like it just seems like there's that agenda where you want to make every single white cop um fucking racist, just
Right.
because he's pulling you over. Meanwhile, it's like the thing is, I see it all the time on social media where it's a white cop, they pull over a black person, whether it's a black female or a black male, and like if they're recording it, they're turning up. They're like, I know my rights. I'm recording this. I didn't do anything wrong. Then it turns out like they either got their fucking like no license plates on their fucking vehicle, or they're driving around with no registration, or they got a headlight out and they just pulled them over for the headlight and they just wanted to tell them, and they escalate the situation
Facts.
instead of just complying, because like that's the move now, where it's like, okay, white cop pulled me over, I'm black, they're gonna try to start some shit, so let me beat them to the punch. And it's like, why don't you just fucking relax and then see, because first thing they want to do is jump down the cop's throat, in most of the case, the cases I see where it's just like, oh man, why you harassing me? And it's like, yo, I just pulled you over because you got no back license plate, and I see now you got no front license plate. So is this car stolen, man? Like you're raising red flags here.
Literally. Yo, I saw a video on YouTube of this dude. He had like he's a security officer or some shit, but he had a gun on his chest, literally, like in his vest, and he had like two choppers in the trunk, and he was like doing a seminar or some shit. And he got pulled over because he's like, you see somebody like souped up with all that gun, it's like, that's a little sketchy. So
Word.
the cop pulls him over and he's like, I already know why you pulled me over, bro. I got a gun right here. I got two in the trunk. If you I'm cool. Do what you gotta do. I got the paperwork, but just do what you gotta do. And he was like, all right, like, yo, that's how it should go.
There you go.
There was people in the comments like, bro, if this was like anybody else, they'd be like, I know my rights, blah, blah, blah. It's like, my nigga, relax. I'm riding around with wild guns right now. What do you really want me to do? Like,
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, yeah,
I'm gonna try to send that to you. I'm gonna find it and send it to you. You're gonna be in tears because he handles it like perfectly.
yeah. And the dude's black, right?
Yeah, black dude.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's just like you're making it easier for yourself. The thing is, like, you're fucking doing something wrong.
Word.
It's like,
Literally.
why are you gonna make a big? You think you're gonna get out of it by making a scene?
You're gonna make it worse, man.
You
Yo, you
know?
know what's wild? And I had this conversation with the dude that I want to have on the podcast.
Yeah.
No bullshit, bro. I've had zero negative interactions with police.
Mm.
I've had no, like, nobody's been a dick. gave me something that I shouldn't have, bro. It's all been like positive.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree also. There was something I thought that was profiling, but I just accepted it. Like, but the thing is because of me. You know what I mean? Like what I did. You know, so
Gotcha.
like I used to have a Honda CRX that was like it had a body kit on it, like a what's it called, like like a souped up fucking uh aftermarket body kit basically. But the paint on it was all fucking like it's like it was just a bad paint job.
Mm.
So the thing is like with chop shops and shit like that, you could just fucking, it looks sketchy when there's a car driving around, especially an older car. It was like 91. So and then when I had it, it was about like I think 2000, I want to say 2000 maybe 9 or somewhere in there. But yeah, and the thing is I was coming from like Second Ave fucking over by like Ontario, you
Mm.
know. And it's like rightfully so I got pulled over and like there was like four fucking cop cars that came out of nowhere, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it just surrounded me over on fucking what was it, Watervliet and Third. I made it that far. Um and I complied. I just said, "Hey, here's my license, here's my registration." There was one cop that came up to my door, and then there was another cop, that came up to the passenger side. They both, well, the officer on the passenger side shined his flashlight in. He was checking it out, and I handed him all my stuff, and I said, "Hey, there it is." But he told me that I guess the car, like he was following me, and then he said that the car is under the wrong color, you know,
The
and
fuck?
yeah, because he said on the title it was registered as red, and I was like,
Oh.
and the car is white, because of the body kit I had put on. So I just told him, I said, "Yo, I didn't go, to the DMV and then, tell him that, I changed the color because it was like I said all the, everything is white. I had it like, it was changed." So
Mm.
anyway, like I said, it was because of what I did. But anyway, they were cool. They were like, "All right, cool. We just didn't know because it looked kind of sketchy, because
Word.
like, it comes up as this." And but the thing is, somebody else might have been like, "Yo, why the fuck did they follow you? They see a light skinned kid or whatever." I'm like, I could play any card and be like, "Oh, they profiling Spanish people or they profiling black people," but it's like the facts remain that the car wasn't the color of the registration. So
Right. Right.
the second point is I'm coming from a quote unquote ghetto area. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so it's like I'm coming from downtown, making my way up like on fucking Second Ave. So it's like, you know, you
Facts.
roll the dice, take a chance, and then boom, hey. But
Damn.
I'm a stand up citizen, so. And anything else I got pulled over is because I was speeding. That was
Mm.
it.
Yeah, word. I finally got like my first speeding ticket ever in life, probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Damn, time flies.
Damn.
But yeah, man, that was yeah, like I said, I had no bad interactions with cops. Like already, and that's another thing too. He was like, I put you over. I was like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit. I'm like, I'm getting a ticket anyway. Why am I gonna sit here and lie? So me
Word.
not lying and making a fool of myself, he lowered the speed and all that for me. Like, come on,
Nice.
bro.
And that's the thing. Like me, I had a similar situation like that too. On the last time I, got pulled over for speeding. I was like late, about to be late for work, and I ended up being late for work because I got fucking pulled over anyway. But yeah, I just told them, hey, I know why you pulled me over. I had everything ready for him. I had my license, registration, and he just looked
Damn.
at it, and he didn't even go back to his car. He was just like, "Yeah, just slow down, man." And he gave me back my shit, and I was like, "Cool, thanks."
Fire, fire.
You know?
He met his quota for the month. That's why he didn't give you shit.
Yeah, probably. And the thing is, though, but the thing is, if I gave him a hard time, would it, you know? would have changed. You know, he can exceed his quota.
Word. Yo, I remember one time I got pulled over, man, and like I was leaving the YMCA and I was tight because we like kept losing and shit. So I got pulled over. It was like the icing on the cake. I was like, oh my God, bro. So I was like giving this dude attitude like a little bit. And he was like, yo, don't you play ball at the Y? And I was like, yeah. And then I like, cause I wasn't even looking at him. I was like fucking pig in my head. Wasn't even looking at him. So I look at him and I was like, oh shit, bro. I was just there playing. He was like, yo, I didn't get to make it this week. I knew who it was. He was like, I didn't get to make it this week. I'm gonna be there next week. And he was like, yo, you were kind of speeding. I'm not gonna lie, but yo, just slow down, bro. And I was like, I bet, and pulled off. Like we're
There
good,
you go.
that ass. But imagine if I was like a dick and come on, man. Like even if because I know him, but I don't like know him. Like that's not my friend. But
Right.
if I was an asshole to him, it's like, all right, I might as well give you a ticket anyway. I'm just doing my job. That's another thing too that people forget. Like police
They're doing
officers
their
are
job.
human beings and they're doing a job.
I was just gonna say that. Yup. And the thing is, the amount of shit that they got to deal with on a day-to-day basis is like, yeah, you're only seeing them for like a fraction of their whole day. So it's like you don't see the stuff that they gotta, they get called for, where domestic abuse or fucking domestic violence in general. It's just like they gotta diffuse situations, man. And I can imagine what that does to your psyche. You know?
For real. For real. That's what in the movie Crash, I know you've seen that shit.
Oh yeah.
The cop was like, "Wait till you've been doing this shit for a few years. You'll see. You'll change too." And it's like that's fucked up to say, but
Hey, training day.
for real, for real.
You want the money or you want to go home?
Yo, that ass.
Oh man, would you
Real
would you
shit.
see it if they made a sequel to that?
Nah, bro. Hell no. I'll say it like this. Unless I heard good reviews about it after the fact, then probably not. Like the new Bad Boys movie that came out.
Mm,
I still ain't see that shit. Like
same.
I have no. I'm good, bro.
And you know what's crazy though? That movie got good reviews.
Damn. Oops.
Yeah, which is surprising. I was like, wow, because I was on the same tip that you on, like where I'm like, yo, what are we like a decade later, and you want to make a Bad Boys 3?
Word.
Fuck out of here. And then I seen the reviews. I was like, wow, really? They still got it, and now they talking about making a 4.
Sure. See,
They gonna do it.
people just like take the good compliments and leave it for what it is, man.
But there's money to be made. That's what they see. They go, ah,
I wonder how the world would be if money wasn't a thing.
oh, it'd be chaotic.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, unless like we could build a society that's based on exchanging uh, like like skills for skills. You know.
Got you. But what? So like, what? My thing is, let's take out money. Money doesn't exist anymore, right?
Yeah, you had to build a society on favors.
It's like, but what?
Why? Right?
You need. It would be like this. I'm trying to think of how to word it. All right. So Sean, you know what you do for work. You're good at what you do. You work for this company. The
Yeah,
world, well, I'll say where you reside, semi needs this company. Why don't you just work there?
because the thing is, like, I have to have a way to sustain my house and my lifestyle.
But
So
you don't. The money doesn't exist anymore.
no, I understand that, but the thing is though, there's other people who are quote unquote working, for another company to supply our homes with electricity and fuel, you know what I mean? Like they're
Right. Right. And okay, with that
that's
being said, they're good at what they do, so they simply just do that.
well, this is what I'm saying. Like we would have to build a society on favors then. Like where people need to have something for something. I don't know why, just because it's like, um, well, maybe it's like this. So let's say, all right, you're at your house
Mhm.
and you're like, I'm hungry. I want to make a sandwich. Damn, I can't think of any good. See, this is I can't think
that
of
was
a
a wild start to just end.
no, because the thing is, like, I'm seeing what you're saying, but like, I'm trying to justify. Like, I got put on the wrong side of the debate, just because, like,
Because bro, it's like
yeah.
that simple though. Just we there's so many things in this world that we need to have done and somebody needs to do for us to keep living. So just simply do it. That's it.
But this is the thing, though. So, all right, let's take away the companies. Let's say, like, on a person to person basis,
Okay.
if somebody your refrigerator stops working, you know, and you're like, um since there's no companies, you're stuck with the refrigerator that you have, and you have to get somebody to fix it because you don't know how to fix it.
Right.
So you would have to go and find somebody to fix it, and then they're like, okay, I'll fix your refrigerator, but what can you give me in return? Because I'm not going to do it for nothing.
But see, that's my point. Why does it have to be something in return?
Well, just because, like, you imagine somebody, what's something that you can do? Okay, like, let's say, like, you could write stories.
Okay.
Okay, somebody's like, yo, that last story that you made was mad good. Can you write me another one?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I need it like a week. Can you get it like to me in a week?
I mean, I probably can't do that, but
Why
I
not? Why can't you do it in a week? I need it in a week though.
can't do that.
Why not?
Yeah, my brain don't work that fast.
Because you get tired or what?
Nah, but creative juices plus editing and there's a lot that goes behind it.
Yeah, so you need time.
Word.
And is there something else that you would rather do than make this story for me?
I mean, I could think of things.
Yeah, that you would rather be doing.
Right.
So I think that's where it comes into play. That's why people need compensation, because you're taking away their time.
Mm.
That's just a hypothesis. Since I got put on,
It's not bad. Now that's not bad. I can roll with that one. I don't know where the sandwich shit was going, but
well, I'm
I
gonna
can
delete
roll with
that.
that one. Man,
Nah.
so what? All right, so you gotta make a sandwich. Dead silence.
Nah, well, I was gonna go with like in a former relationship, but the thing is, like, you'll always come back to the like, I was gonna say, oh, if you want your girl to make you a sandwich, and then she would be like, oh, well, what are you gonna do for me? But that's the thing that goes back to your point. Is like, why do people need to be compensated? And it's like, I think it's because of the loss of time. I think that might be the only thing I can come up with,
I can see that. That's a good argument. I
because
definitely
time is valuable.
for sure.
You know. How about this? You ever see that movie In Time with Justin
I did.
Timberlake?
I did.
Yo, I feel like that would be a better form, because like, you're paying with your time.
That's risky, bro.
But think about it though. You're already doing it though. Like, any time that you spend away doing something that you don't want to do with your life, you're paying with it with your time.
True.
You know, like, you go to a job that's 8 hours or sometimes 9 hours out of the day. You know, if you're working a full time job, that you're taking away from your own life to go do something that you don't want to do.
Got you. Yeah, that's a fact.
So I think that's why we put currency in place. We formed this society based on different currencies all over the world,
Right.
conversions. So that's it, man.
Shit.
So I mean, is that a satisfactory answer?
For now, I'll accept it for now.
Because I mean, you make a good point though, of like, why do people need to be like, why do we need to be compensated for what we do? And it's like, being raised in a society where it's like that's just normal, that you should get something for something. It's like, it's hard to like unthink that. Like, what would a society be like without, you know?
Right.
Cause it's like, yo, I wouldn't want to be just doing shit for people, man, and like nobody's doing anything for me. It's like it's not in my mind. It doesn't factor out evenly.
So the way I'm thinking it, I hear what you're saying, but the way I think now, let's say money stop existing right now, and
Right.
I'm still expected to go to these stores and drop off bread and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but now that money doesn't exist, hey, I can just hop on a plane, go to Hawaii real quick, and come back. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not you don't. There's no more. There's you can do whatever you want now. Nothing will be able to like hold you back because
Yeah,
money's
but
not an issue.
you're relying on people to perform that service for you though. Like it's not gonna be that clean cut though. Because the thing is, like, you gotta figure. I know you want people to be like nice and be like, yeah, okay, I'll do that for you, no problem. But people are not gonna want to do that, you know. Especially, let's say you got like fucking 500 people who want to go to fucking Egypt, and you're like, nah, I want to go to fucking Europe, you know. And there's like one pilot that's, yeah, I'll take you. It's like they're gonna be like, all right, well, we're gonna go to Egypt, and you know, you're not gonna go where you want to go.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not so smooth as where like there's just gonna be a bunch of pilots standing around, like, I'll take everybody anywhere. You know what I mean? Like one at a time, too. You know, on a personal. You know, and then you got people who are gonna be like, yo, I don't want anybody else on my plane. I just want me and my friends. You know.
I mean, obviously there would have to be like some sort of like rules and shit. I ain't get that far,
But that's
but
what I'm saying. It's like I feel like the currency puts those rules in place without us having those rules.
mm,
You know, I think. I
word.
feel like it's the only thing I got. I feel like that would be chaotic, just because there'd be people like, "Yo, I'll kill this motherfucker."
Yo, word.
You know,
Yeah,
he's my
humans
pilot.
ruin it, man. That's part of the problem. Like, it's human beings being human beings, not being able to just like handle shit. Like, prime example, I was talking about this with a friend. The whole COVID situation, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Like, granted, China's kind of wild. Um, but when they locked down, people in China knew, yo, if I go outside, like they're gonna blow my fucking head off, bro.
right.
I might as well just stay in. It's gonna benefit me. America, they're like fight the power, blah blah. I mean, I was a part of it. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I was part of it, but it's like humans need that type of like a parent type of yo. You go outside, we gonna fucking blow your dome off. Stay in the fucking house so this disease or whatever virus goes away. It
So
ain't gonna.
you're in favor of communism?
I'm not gonna admit it on air, but
Oh man.
it's like humans prove that shit time and time again. All this freedom in America, freedom this, freedom that. Look at these. Oh, freedom. Okay, yep. School shooting. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that just tried to rob a bank. Oh, Brinks truck is gone. Yep. It's like, yo, he's out here wilding, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, communism isn't great either.
I see no cons about it. It's like nah. It's like nah.
Well, I mean, let's say you're working
I
at
fuck with what Korea's doing.
North Korea.
Yeah.
That's a dictatorship. That's different.
Oh shit. Oops.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's still a form of like communism. Yeah, yeah. We can go with that. But it's more of a dictatorship just because it's like they're really more strict. Like you literally have to do what you're supposed to do or else your ass will disappear. But then again, China does the same shit, but they're more like, you know, they're kind of like, I don't know, less of a tyrant about it, I guess,
Right.
or tries to at least put out that persona. But either one, they're in my opinion, there's no system that's fucking that's working out 100%. I think America's got it pretty much as good as it's gonna get. But it's getting out of control. But
Right.
yeah, it's just too much freedom, you know. I guess if that's a thing. I think people are taking the freedoms to an extreme, and they're like censoring shit, but at the same time impose their own form of like, you know, like with the fucking the grammar. What's it called? Not the grammar. What is it called? The fucking. the fuck is it? The pronouns, all that shit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that's a form of like where freedom of speech is getting out of control. Like your freedoms are too much, you know, for you to handle right now. And you do need a parent to step in and go, all right, listen, this is dumb. Stop making nothing out of something, something out of nothing. I mean, yeah. So, but yeah, with communism, it's like, yo, with the whole currency thing, it's like, yo, let's say you're a fucking surgeon or something like that, and then, you know, you got a factory worker, you both get the same amount of money, you know? You both live in the same, you know, like, there's no capitalism, you know what I
Right.
mean? Where it's like I don't know, for me, I'm in favor of that. I think if you know, if you have a higher, not a higher paying, but I guess on a status level, you know, your skills are more intricate, I think you should get compensated more for
That's a
that,
fact.
you
Hell yeah.
know. And then you should
Imagine
be,
being a renowned doctor and a McDonald's worker makes just as much as you.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's
So
fucked
it's
up.
yeah, and then you guys are living in the same area. So it's like you want to be like, yeah, we're the same, but it's like, nah, nigga, we're not the same, you know?
Oh, word. No, I agree. I agree.
So that's where I feel like communism isn't good. And also you got the government putting things in place like, you know, so let's say the whole you know, how people want to be identified thing, you know, carry, let's say it goes over there. Like, you know, and they're like, yo, okay, you have to address people the way they want to be addressed, you know, and you know, they want to be identified as a fucking pigeon, they're a pigeon. You know, if you don't and they cause a stink about it, you know, you could be jailed, you know.
Mm,
So it's like, do you really want that kind of system over here? You know,
right.
I mean, even though Canada's doing it and they're supposed to be a democracy up there, but it's like, you know, they're imposing shit in Canada, like ridiculous stuff like that, where you can be fined or, you know, and or jailed, you know.
It's the dumbest shit ever. Yo, I think you sent me that link about the dude who like killed that whole argument about that identified bullshit.
Yeah,
So he
Jordan Peterson.
Word, he was like, yo, if me and you died right now and all that was left was our skeletal remains, we have the technology to determine whether you're a what, male or a female. They're not gonna say, oh, we think that when he was alive in his brain that they identified as a no, nigga, you a fucking male or a female. You either had a dick or you didn't have a dick, bro. That's
Oh
it.
no, that was Matt Walsh. Walsh.
Ah, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
man. He killed that whole stupid shit. Like that shit is dumb. I saw it
Well,
today, and I know, like, I know how the media is spinning shit again, bro, with this word identifies.
yeah.
There's I think it was the Dolphins. It says coach who identifies as multiracial is becoming the head coach. I was just like, why doesn't he just say he's biracial? Like what the fuck? Like
It's just making something out of nothing, man.
we're literally, bro, weirdo shit. Can't wait
What
for the
else?
shirts to drop. Like it's just weirdo shit, bro.
But that's the thing too. You know what else kills me is like the raising up the fact of like all these injustices and stuff like that. Just and acting like all the fighting and civil rights movements before never existed. You know,
Word.
you see that shit happening too, like with these social justice warriors. It just pisses me off because it's just like they're acting like shit like that we fought for, or not we, but our ancestors fought for, you know, don't carry over into now. They act like, you know, there's that level of injustice still happening. And it's like, yeah, maybe sprinkled here, sprinkled there, but it's just like, y'all niggas need to calm down because it ain't
Word.
on that level, you know?
At all. Like nobody's being hung in the street right now, bro. Like
Exactly.
that ass.
So,
Shit is weird. A lot of weirdo shit going on, man.
word.
A lot of weirdo shit.
All right. For $10,000, if somebody
All right, I gotta
offered
go. I gotta go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
all right, if somebody offered you $10,000 every time they punched you in the face, like how many times would you get?
10K every time.
Yeah, like so they're like closed fists, fucking like just punching you right. I mean, not square in the face, but they could punch you in the, you know.
Like they're trying to hurt me.
Yeah, exactly. And you get 10K every time, that they fucking every time they
Um,
hit you. Yeah.
every time they hit me. So you know me, I gotta go deeper with it, bro. Is
Yeah.
this a one-time thing, or can I keep going to this person?
You mean like after a couple days?
Like, so let's say the person offered it to me. Is it
Yeah.
just in that moment, or can I just go up to his house? Yo, punch me in the face, bro. 10K.
Um, for the sake of this question, yeah, I'll just do for the time
One
being.
time thing.
Well, yeah,
I'll
you
take
have to be standing in front of him, and he's like, "Yo, I got this suitcase right now with like fucking unlimited money, and I'll get, I got a supply truck that can drop off fucking even more money if I could just keep fucking punching you in the face." So you got to figure 10 times will get you 100K. So I don't know how good are you, how good you are at taking punches.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this guy is a fighter or not. I'm gonna say I'll take a good 5 hits, man. If I could say to him, punch me till you knock me out,
Yeah,
then stop, then I would do that. But
Jesus.
if not, then I would take I'll take a good 3 to 5.
Hmm. Damn.
I'm
I
trying to
mean,
fucking die, bro.
yo, word, because I was gonna say like you could get a concussion easily, and then the thing is too, like you gotta factor in that you're not putting your hands up. He's gonna
For
hit you in
real.
the face, and you're gonna welcome it.
For real, bro.
I
Yeah, I
think,
take.
yeah.
How about you? How about you?
No, you can go ahead.
I
No,
was gonna say I'll take 3 to 5. That's like it.
you sticking to 3 to 5.
Yeah.
I think I can get a good two in before I get killed.
Damn. Like the honesty though.
But the thing is, like, you're just like I said, you're no hands up. You know what I mean? You're getting punched, and the thing is, like, if you get hit square in the face, like he could push your fucking nose up into your brain. You know,
Yeah.
and then you ain't getting no money.
No money. You getting a closed casket.
All right, so how about return visits? So how
So, oh, bro, I'm going to see him like you think
every
about it,
day,
bro. Go to see him once a month. I'm good with that.
and you could turn your face.
Oh shit, then I'll see him twice a month. Turn my face as the punches coming, just so it rolls off a little bit. Oh
Yeah,
hell yeah,
hmm, that's good.
word, word. Twice a month I see the dude.
So anybody listening, like, think about how many punches you take in the face.
Word, and then
10K.
contact me.
Oh man, that's
That'd be
funny.
wild. That'd be wild.
Word. Oh yeah. So if there was like a ridiculous law that you could put in place, what would it be?
Oh, ridiculous. Oh, I know. I already know.
All
If
right.
you drive slow in the fast lane, I'm putting you to death. You're burning to death. That's it.
Damn, that's a good law.
That's it, bro. Like that shit annoys me. So there's literally a lane assigned to you to go slow. How are you all the way in the left lane, bro? You need to burn.
Word. Or in the middle. That shit pisses me off too. Like people in the middle. I'm like,
Dead
yo.
ass. Stay in your lane. It is that not only is it like a social norm, you learn about this in fucking driver's ed, bro. It's in the manual. Stay over right lane. It even helps you little pussies out. Do not pass on the right. Am I wrong? Like, bro, if you're in the
Word.
left lane, you're burning. Sayonara. See you later, bro. Bye bye, puss. Can't see you.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think that there should be like in hockey where you can like square off with a dude if y'all wanna get it in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think you should be able to do that if nobody signals.
Mm.
Should be able to square off, especially like you're sitting at a intersection, and then like fucking they're like coming up right, and not signaling, and they turn down the street that you're about to come out of.
Word,
You should
word.
be able to just follow them and be like, all right, come on, get out of the car, square up, let's go. I saw you back there. You didn't signal. You had me waiting there like an asshole, thinking that you're gonna fucking go straight, and you didn't. So I'm
Word.
following you. Let's square up.
Dead ass. I hate that shit, bro.
And then he whip your ass.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
that's
if
okay
you
though. You get 10K.
10K, the same guy. Yeah,
Uh,
no, I really that shit really gets me tight, especially like if I'm in a rush. Like, first of all, you're driving below the speed limit. I'm already judging you. And it happens with a lot of people that drive Priuses. Like, I judge people by the car that they drive, kinda, sorta.
nah, it's a good judge.
Kind of, sort of. And well, it depends on how you drive, though. I've seen people in Volkswagens, like Beetles, just whipping their shit. It's like, all right, your car is like sus, but you're whipping it, so I fuck with you. But if
Gotcha.
you're in a Prius doing 45 in a 60, like you gotta burn, bro. I can't help, like, you have to burn, bro. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Burn
So
it.
it should be like legally to kill him, basically.
No, like I want them to burn, like, because I know that it's gonna feel bad. Like getting the shot to the head, that's like not enough to me. You need to be tortured for being an idiot, bro. Why are you in the left lane?
So
That's
burn
another.
alive.
Bro. That's another thing too. If you, there should be like a common sense test that you have to take every year. If you fail that, you gotta go.
Damn.
Gotta go, bro.
Like death, or you just can't drive.
I'm at the point where I'm 30, bro. I've been on this earth long enough. Because people, if you just give them a warning or something, jail time, they get out and they still don't learn. You gotta kill them. They gotta die,
Yeah.
bro. Bye bye. See you
Damn.
later.
Damn.
Your comment test is below par. I'm sorry, bro. Say goodbye to your family. You're out of here.
You think there should be like an aptitude test for having kids too,
Hell yeah.
or be put to death?
There, nah. No, I'll be lenient with that shit, bro. There should be a test, or just like somebody go. This probably won't even sound fair, and this would open up. This is gonna be a good conversation. This would open up the door for people to, I guess, get a better life too. If your living situation is not up to par, and you want to have a kid, you have to have somebody come through and see how you living first to determine they can't have a kid. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to have somebody that won't have like prejudice and all this wild shit, which is gonna be hard to do. But if it was a perfect world, I feel like somebody should come through, analyze your life, be like, yeah, you can't have a kid right now, bro. Maybe in a year or two, but right now, nah. But then at
So
the same time, there would have to be things in place like, because obviously mistakes happen. People be having oops babies and shits. So there have to be like free abortions or free birth control or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, free abortions.
Yeah, for real.
What about adoption? Like, so, all right. At what point though, like, does that person come through from like Child Protective Services to
It's
like
like, so
look
it would
over
have
the?
to be a law like to where if you out here fucking, you got to sign a waiver that like if I get pregnant, I know I have to give that child up because I didn't see this person to determine if I could have a child or not or something like that.
So this is before you have sex,
Yeah,
or
like let's say it's like an age of consent. So I mean that would have to boost it up to like 18. So you, let's say you can't fuck till you like 16, like like, because some people lose their V card when they're like 14, which is wild to me, but
right?
whatever. All right, so let's just say 16. You go to like this something like the DMV, or it'll be another name for it. You sign a waiver saying, "Hey, I know I'm trying to be out here fucking. Um, if this is for women, it'd be like a women one and a male one. If I become pregnant, this is the woman. If I become pregnant, I am aware that I will have to get an abortion if somebody deems that I am not fit to have a child. And
Or
clearly, you're 16 right now, so you can't really have a kid because you don't even know how to function in life yet.
would
You know what I'm
adoption
saying?
be would adoption be optional?
But see, I feel like that's putting a hindrance on the kid. Like, bro, I don't want to be a fucking orphan. Like,
But the thing is too, though, like you're gonna that's gonna like you already got people protesting abortions anyway.
that's a fact.
So it's like that they're gonna fucking shut down that place where you
Yeah,
can
that ass.
go get consent. It's just like, yeah, you don't meet the requirements, so But it's like I want a family. I want to have like 5 kids, and it's like, whoa, slow down there, chief. You're not smart enough.
Yeah, get your life together first. Like, I'm not gonna, if I was the person to do this, I'm not gonna allow you to have 5 kids. You just moved out of your mom's house a month ago. You
Yeah,
you're behind on your rent already. You got yo, nah, bro.
you, you
You can't have
didn't
a kid right now.
you didn't even get your apartment yet, but you're behind behind rent.
You're already behind your rent. Your credit score is a 425. You,
Wow.
you're working at Wendy's. Like, come on, bro.
I
Nah, you can't
wonder
have
if
a kid
that
right now.
that should be a factor also, right? Like you should also have like your credit score around.
Yeah, for real. Because then you'd be teaching your kid to have a bad credit score too. It's like, nah, bro, you can't have a kid right now, B. Like, get your like, see me in a year. If you're on the best spot in a year, I'll allow you to have a kid. But for right now, kick rocks, bro.
Damn. So there's gonna be a lot of people having kids illegally.
That's a fact. Then we'd have to deal with that shit. And it's like, do we burn them? Do we not? Like, I don't know.
Oh man.
They're going against the contract, bro. So what's it going to be? Jail time for them to get out and then do it again? Like, fuck
Oh
out of here.
man. Damn. Death.
Word.
But the thing is, though, too, is like with the abortion, that could cause complications with their body, and
That's a fact. That's a fact. So
uh,
maybe like, see, I didn't even get that far yet. Maybe like a birth control or like a blockage, or even for males, like have us be, if the
snip.
technology was right, have us be snipped until we're able to have like,
Yeah,
we'll be able to
redo.
sustain or maintain a lifestyle where we could have a kid if we had one or some shit.
Then you can undo the vasectomy.
Word, word.
There you go. So it starts with the males. Just have the
Yeah, so
males
let's start with
do.
the males. Females, y'all good. So males,
There you go.
y'all can't be out here nutting getting girls pregnant um until
Nice.
you have a good foundation and shit.
Yeah. I mean, so it would be basically up to the men. That's what kind of society we're creating. It's up to the
See,
men.
and then it's gonna, this is too complicated. This is why I'm not president or anything. Fuck that.
So,
Actually, fuck all that. This is why I don't have kids. I don't have to worry
hey,
about none of this shit. I don't get how people want to have. I still don't get why people want to have children. Like I get it, the whole oh yeah, that's cute, but nah, bro, I'm fucking good. There's so much in this world to do. Why am I having
legacy.
a kid? Fuck a legacy, man.
That's it. Kings and queens out here.
It's like weird. Like, why do I want to have a child in a world where you can identify as a goat and it's cool? Nah, bro. Hell no.
My
Then I'm gonna have my little kindergartner coming home. Daddy, I identify. Nigga, no, you don't. Your name is Loren Jr. You're not doing none of that weirdo shit, man. You're not a fucking donkey, bro. Get out of here. I'll be damned if Lauren Jr. come home talking about I identify as a horse, as a
I
pony.
what, what if he identifies as a Discord icon?
Bro, I'm first of all, he getting a whooping. I know. Oh, that's child abuse. Eat a dick. There's probably you should have probably got your ass beat growing up. That's why you are how you are, weirdo. Anyway,
I
but he getting his
identify
ass whooped.
I identify as a car emblem.
That ass. That shit is the dumbest shit ever, bro. I never. Yo, you know what's crazy? And I meant to say this to you the other day.
Yeah,
Um, and I know you know about this. You probably don't believe in it, but I know you know about this. The whole Mark of the Beast shit.
yeah, six
I
six
was thinking,
six.
yeah, yeah, bro. I was thinking the other day, nobody, because they say like in the Bible, you gotta get it on your forehead or on your right hand or some shit. Mark of the beast, whatever. Cool. You can't buy or sell or basically function in life if you don't have this mark. So it's like, let's say this shit truly comes to pass. The Bible truly comes to pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And niggas are out here. Somebody gets into power and is like, yo, you gotta take this mark if you want to buy this, if you want to go here, blah, 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 blah. I used to think, yo, people aren't that dumb to do that shit. Like, there's no fucking way people would do that. My nigga, with COVID happening, I get it now. People are gonna take that mark of the beast, bro. Like, and this is why I say this shit. There were hundreds of thousands of people that were shitting on nurses for not getting the vaccine and shit, right?
Right.
Fast forward to now. Everything that me, you, everybody else was saying about, yo, let's wait with this vaccine shit. Let's wait it out. We don't know if it's really going to work, blah, blah, blah. Everything we basically said came to pass.
Facts.
And all those people that were shit, oh, you're anti-vaxxer, are silent as fuck. I've heard no apologies, nothing.
Oh, you're not gonna get it.
We're not going to get it. People are so dumb. They're so dumb that they keep getting boosters, bro. Somebody I know, who I'm not going to name names, and you know who this person is too, got a vaccine and a booster, still got COVID and all the symptoms,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
has yet to admit, yo, maybe this shit might be a hoax, B.
I
That's why
mean,
people are going to get the mark of the beast, bro. They're going to be so dumb as to think, you know what? I do have to get this shit. And they're going to do it. I have no hope in human beings, bro. Bro, that shit has me tight. Nobody's admitted like, yo, we was wrong about this vaccine shit. They keep making up excuses. They're like, no, it wasn't really meant for that. It was to lower the symptoms. No, dickhead. A year ago, you said it was to stop the spread. So what are we talking about?
I don't know. I just come to the conclusion that like nobody knows what they're doing. People on the receiving end and people on the giving end. I don't think anybody knows what they're doing.
Word. That's all we were saying. All we were saying is we don't really know about this shit yet. My niggas, slow down, relax, and
Yeah.
let's figure it out. No, no, no. You got okay, cool. A year later, all y'all look like hoes.
I mean,
All look like hoes, bro. And the thing
that's
they won't.
funny.
They're such sheep and so fucking idiotic. They won't even admit that they were wrong, bro. They
Yeah.
won't admit it.
I mean, it's definitely not a preventative, and it's not slowing anything down. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just like I don't know. I don't even fucking know. That's my thing. I don't know. I don't know. I just know, you know, that the fucking media blows shit out of proportion, and you don't know who to trust, you know. So
Word.
that's my stance on it. I don't fucking know.
That ass. It's gotten to a point, like, as you know, when I be doing deliveries and shit, like they used to press me for a mask. I
Yeah.
stopped wearing that shit. Nobody says nothing anymore. It's like people know it exists, but we don't care anymore. Like I think Denmark, even though their vaccination rate is like higher, I guess, or whatever, they
Yeah.
went back to living normal life. Are they still getting COVID? Yeah, it still exists, but they went back to normal life, bro. Like
I
this
mean,
shit is just gonna be around, man.
yeah, I think it's just gonna come to the point where it's like the flu. You know, you can either get your shot or not, and you know,
We said that. It's just gonna be like the flu. You either get it or don't. Move on about mind your business. That's it.
yeah. And
Bro,
the
it's
thing is, like, it should have been like that from the beginning. You know, it should have been treated as that. You know, especially with the mortality rates being so low. It's like,
like
you know, it's like, if some people die,
it's on
people die.
them. For real. Like niggas is gonna die, bro. Remember, and people forget this. Remember, prior to this COVID shit, the flu was still killing niggas. Like
Facts,
at a high rate too.
facts.
Like
Cars kill people.
cars
You know,
kill people, man. You
guns
know
kill
what I
people.
find weird, and I don't know why?
Shoot,
The fact that like you're more likely to get into a car accident than an airplane like malfunctioning. That shit is like crazy to me still.
you think like planes should malfunction more?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope not, but I guess because they really take the time to check it before it takes off. But I don't know. Bro, when I started like traveling crazy, I used to have a slight fear, like, yo, maybe this shit might go down. That shit went away because every time I got on, there was no issue.
Yeah, it's pretty low in comparison to vehicles. But the thing is, though, you got to figure out, going back to what we were talking about, that aptitude, you know, in order to fucking have kids, you need a certain aptitude in order to fly a plane. You have to have a level of understanding. And then there's multiple people checking that plane before it takes off. Now, granted, accidents do happen. People slip up at their job. They don't give a fuck. They miss things, all kinds of excuses. But
Word.
you just imagine if you had that kind of care for your vehicle, you know, maybe there would be less accidents. But at the same time, you got that aptitude, man. Like, there's too many dumb people driving.
Facts, bro. That's what
You
it
know,
is. That's
you
what
know.
because you're operating a vehicle, like airplane, so a vehicle. You're
Yeah,
operating something, and it's like anybody can get a driver's license. All you gotta do is pass the test. But it's like when you're on that road, it's like, bro, you gotta operate your vehicle. Like, come on, there's too
yeah.
many. You're right. There's too many idiots out here with licenses, man.
And
Hence,
and
why
I
we gotta
mean,
burn them.
and another, he said that's why we gotta burn 'em. But like, there's another caveat to that though. I don't want to just say idiots, but there's people who shouldn't be driving though, like who have like poor attention span, you know, also.
Right.
And you know, those people should really let it be known and not drive. You know what I mean? Get somebody to fucking drive you to wherever you gotta go, because you're just you're causing more harm than good, you know, just because you want to save, you know, I guess a couple minutes trying to get to where you got to go. But those are the same people who you see in the middle lane or the left lane doing 40 because they, you know, they're like either they feel unsafe, you know, and they're like, oh, I want to get in my safe spot by being dead center in the middle of the fucking highway, the 3 lanes, because I feel good. It's like, stop. I don't know. I'm actually building up more categories. So you got people who just like to do what they want to do when they want to do it, and those people should not be driving either because there's rules and regulations put in place. These are the same people who are like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking sit in the intersection without any, cause or concern for anybody, around me, you
Right.
know. And then I'm just gonna do a U-turn, even though it clearly says no U-turn. It's just like, you can't just do whatever the fuck you want when you want to do it, just because it's the thing that you want to do. Another thing that kills me too, sticking on the driving tip, is that like you got people who are like barely passing the exit that they missed, and they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta take that," and they'll fucking swerve across like 3 lanes of traffic in order to make that exit, instead of just taking the next exit and getting over. Yeah, just getting over safely. It's like those people need to get the fuck off the road, like. And then we have my favorite category, the ego trippers, who are like, yo, I gotta be first, and fuck whatever you're doing, I gotta be first. And I think I fit.
That shit.
Well, I fit in that category.
Oh, not you, bro. So you're saying like if I was trying to get over, you wouldn't let me over? You're that type?
Well, see, that's a different type. I let people over. I'm good with that. Like,
Oh, okay.
for me, like if I'm in the right lane and then like somebody's trying to get on, I'll move over to the next lane to get, so you get on. Those people need to fucking die. I hate those people that do that shit.
That do what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. The people who don't let people on, and they're
Oh
like,
yeah, hell yeah. We agree.
it's like, yo, especially you got a whole open lane. I can understand if you got no, like, that the lane next to you was fucking packed, but it's like you have more options. You could either speed up or slow down, depending on if there's a car in front of you or behind you. So,
Right.
but if you're in like gridlock, yo, there's nothing you can do, and it ain't that serious at that point anyway. And then the person getting on will have to just play fucking, Frogger and fit in where they can. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like open area. You got plenty of room to move into the next lane, and you just choose not to, and then you go the same fucking speed that the person's getting on doing just to block them. You fucking dickhead.
Bro, I encountered that myself probably about 3 days ago, but it was the opposite. This fucking idiot. So he's coming. I'm in the right lane, and he's coming on to the parkway. So he has to merge into where I am. I see there's mad traffic behind me, and there's a little space in front. If I slow down, I can help this nigga out and let him in front of me, right?
Right.
Bro, this idiot, because people, a lot of, and this is a rule, driver's ed, if you're changing lanes, depending on the situation, majority of the time, you need to speed up in order to get over, not slow down.
Word.
I'm slowing down for this nigga, bro. And it's just like driving 101. Like you would have easily just went in front of me.
Yeah.
This guy slows down
Slows
to
down
my
too.
speed to try to get behind. I'm like, bro, I'm letting you merge, idiot.
Yeah.
This is why they need to burn, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so and then he gave me the finger and honked at me like I was trying to block him. I was like, what? I thank the Lord I didn't have a gun on me right then, man. Like, chew his tires out.
Yeah. Car flips over.
Fuck yeah, word. He'll tell him to figure it out, bro. I'll send you a text. Hope everything's okay. Prick. Yo,
Yeah.
people who can't drive really piss me off. Yo, I got something for you too, bro.
Hold on, I didn't finish. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
But like I was saying, I fit in the category of like the person that like, all right, so you got a guy behind you, all right, and then he's like riding your ass, and then the lane to the left of you is open, like he could just get around you, but he just wants to ride you for some fucking reason because you're doing the speed limit. Let's just say you're doing the fucking speed limit, like not even the speed limit. Speed limit's 55. You're doing 60. This happens to me all the time. I'm doing 60 and somebody's fucking on my ass and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I drop speed, and then they fucking eventually go around me and then now they're in front of me. So this is like where I say I'm that same person, because what I do is if my exit's not coming up, I'll fucking gun it and then get in front of them again. Because
damn.
Because my thing is, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was the point? What was the point? You know? Like, and then the thing is, like, there's been situations where I'm like, yo, you didn't even get off. You didn't even get, I thought it was like, oh, I need to get somewhere real quick and I need to get off, my exit's coming up soon. You know, even that shit doesn't make any sense, because it's like, you're behind me, it's coming up.
Word, like, relax.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. One more point I'll make. So like, yeah, that was the thing where I'm kind of like that, because like I do it back to them. So it's like, you know, two rights make it wrong. I mean, two wrong make it right. But the thing is, we had a snowstorm up here. It was a couple days ago. Well, maybe like 4 days ago, and I was driving home and fucking some dickhead was behind me. I'm doing 40 and there's ice, bro. We're talking like it was raining and then the fucking temperature dropped and everything froze and then it was snowing. All right. And I'm doing 40, right? I got all-wheel drive, but still doesn't mean all-wheel stop. But it's like, still, it's like I got some traction. I'm doing good. I'm like, I'm only doing 40. I'm in the right lane. The entire left lane is open, free to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Word. And this fucking dickhead in a fucking Subaru, also all-wheel drive, comes up, like, had to be doing 60. And he gets right behind me. And just stays behind me, like, all the way to the exit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Move over.
It's like, dude, you came up so fast and you decided just to sit behind me. He wasn't riding my ass, but he was just behind me. I'm like, the fuck? I don't need your help.
That ass.
So he didn't pass me, didn't do anything. And like, I was just like, shit like that blows me away. It's like, you were going mad fast. Why would you stop?
Word.
Behind me. Anyway.
Makes no sense, bro. Oh, yo, look up, if you're ever bored and want to get like pissed off.
Yeah.
Type in idiots in cars on YouTube. It's bro, I watch like all these videos. It literally just shows how dumb people are, man. It's a compilation of like car accidents and idiots in cars. Nice. But yeah, bro, give it a try.
I'm gonna check it. I think I've seen some of them. I've seen this one accident where this dude, he got into an accident. There was somebody on the side of the road and they were like filming him, you know, filming the first accident.
Right.
And like, 'cause I guess two cars, you know, got into an accident, and then like, dude, it was like non-stop cars flying by them, and then they kept fucking, like, cars were hitting the cars that were already in the accident.
I think you sent me that video.
Dude, I was blown away by that shit.
People are idiots, man.
Would you say it was idiots in what?
Idiots in cars.
All right, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Bro, it's like, because you see what's about to happen, and it's like, yo, I would never do that shit ever.
Damn.
Idiots in cars.
Yeah, I see. It's like Dash Cam Nation.
Yeah, yep.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Actually, I watch it when I'm eating dinner sometimes. I'm just like, look at this fucking guy, bro.
Fucking car stuck in a building. How the fuck?
Like, how does that, bro? I was about to admit some shit on here, but I'm not gonna do that. But bro, it's just like, how does that happen, bro?
I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, I've seen accidents where like people get, you know, they're off the side of the road, but it's usually because of, you know, ice or whatever, and they don't have their tires in order. You know, they're riding around on ball tires or some shit like that, you know.
Right.
Or they just misjudge the exit or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody cut them off. I don't know.